Get it right. Get it right.
You can't handle it. Let's get it in. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Breaking it down for you. We're up in massive gains, and you know it. You can't stand me or you love me. There's no other way. Let's take a look. Let's break it down. I wouldn't be able to stand me too if I saw how much I'm winning, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I tell you what, I just got out the patio. It is 80 degrees today. We're going to go to the beach. Someone said it's 17 feet of snow, 17 inches of snow, babe, in Boston. Man, yeah. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. We're going to break it down for you. Bitcoin 102,890. And I've been bullish since the jump. Since last night, I've been telling you how bullish I am. I've been a bull on this game. And we're pushing it. We're up a G since I went to bed at, like, I opened these trades at about 11 or 12 last night. I was up till 2 in the morning, and we were ripping. One thing, this trade would have been bigger. I somehow couldn't put more in it. I don't know. I got to ask them what's up. I couldn't put more in there. I don't know what's going on. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We love you. And day trading every single day, too. I day trade. Look, I wake up on a Sunday morning in fat gains. The day of the lifer. Lifer vision. Bloomingdale suits. Banging on them. Loving life, man. It's Sunday. I hope you have a good day planned with your family. We're going to get in and get out here. God bless each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. And this thing's like tweed. If you look at it, it's a night. It's like, you'll see if you see it in person. It's even. Anyway, who cares, man? It's close. I'll roll around and I love y'all. You know I don't care about it, but I like to look nice, but it's material, right? Shout out to everybody here. I don't want to be like push people away from the jump, being like, damn, this guy. You know what I mean? It would just woke up. I get it. Back up, Sammy. Back up. I'm just hype right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing here for BTC. So right here on the futures account, quickly, I see this little flag here forming on the 1 minute time frame. Bitcoin's getting tight like a tiger, baby. And it's got a pretty big move here to the upside. And there's just a bit of a chance. It is a symmetrical. But if that thing starts to rip, that heads to 104,771. And Bitcoin went to 103.3. Big pump to the upside here for BTC. All right, this is a $10,000 trade in it. What, at 60x leverage or something? 10x leverage? Basically a $100,000 trade, right? And this trade is, what, a $41,000 trade? Triple sevens. Look at that. All the sevens. I know you've seen that. That was crazy. Every time. Every single time. Hold on. What's light? I like the sunlight, but it does a bounce effect. This is flat tones. It's better. You know what I mean? You gotta keep it real. So anyway, let's break down Bitcoin for you like we do every single Sunday and Saturday morning for free. These are the updates that my trading group gets. All right, they would have got the updates. They would have seen what's happening. All right, but you get it for free today because I love you. No matter who you are in the world, let's keep it real. And I just want to kind of let you know how much I care about the people in my trading group and the type of service that you get. This is the service industry. I am in the service industry. I am servicing people. I want to make sure you guys get the best service possible in the crypto industry. That's a little far for the 21-day moving average. Tells me that I should take some profits. I mean, lately we haven't been getting that bit of a jump, and we went all the way up to what? 103,340 for BTC. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. Do we have some movement to the upside here on the liquidity books? I mean, they want to take us to 103 and 104,000. Yeah, they got it. They definitely got it. Suggested we're going to go up into this $104,000 region. And they got a big bar at 98,000, but, right now, that was all just a bluff. I read the bluff, and I went against it, and now we've got liquidity building. It goes to the close liquidity likely, and you got a lot here. There is some down here. I get it. It could go either way on a Sunday, too, with lower volume, so just be careful. All right? Oh, I see a super chat in there. I spy with my eye. Shout out to Rebel Darkside. AI, man, my man. Morning, lifer. Jesus loves all. Amen. Can you check out VELO, not Velodrome, and ICP if you can? Mainly VELO. God bless you, my friend. Thank you. God bless you. Yeah, lo-fi's been out of control 100%. Whoever just said lo-fi, you were spot on. So right off the bat, if you're just jumping on in, we just gave you a flag here on the 1 minute time frame. That looks like the, entry here, stop loss below the beginning of the flag is something that I do. You do whatever makes you happy. I can't tell you what to do. So anyway, let's do our top-down analysis for Bitcoin like we do every single day. I just got this trade on deck, and I'm staring at it because, where did it go? My goodness. Every time, right? I was about to say, I just had it. I got to have it up on the screen here at least so I can see it whenever I need it, baby. There we go. Okay. So I'm watching this flag on the 1 minute time frame while I'm streaming to you. All right. With, thousands of dollars in the market. But we're good. We're good. We got this. We're ripping. 102,951. Looks like we're about to get the pump to the upside here. Possibly to 104,771 for BTC. All right. And I do also want to get to super chats as fast as I can. Let's just take a look at VELO really quick for Rebel Darkside AI before I jump back into BTC. And not Velodrome, he wants VELO, which has been going out of control recently. Doesn't care about the rest of the market and been ripping. I had VELO here in this little flag, said watch this flag to the upside. My target for VELO is 0.4, right? And it's ripping. And now if I I can just change this up right here. But you can see, didn't break out of that flag, but you can see it's making a bigger consolidation. And it seems to me like it's about to break out. Bitcoin pumps right now to 104,000. It's going to take the whole market with it. Bitcoin at 102,967 on the futures here on MEXC. And we wake up ready to go. I finally took, I slept in tonight. I never do. Today, I have to be honest. I passed out at 2 and I was lying in bed. I must have woke up at 8 a.m., but I put on those sun blocking goggles that I have, and I just said, man, I need some extra time here. My daughter came out. She's like, Daddy, it's 10 o'clock. My whole family could not believe it. I hadn't woken up at 10 o'clock in like 3 years. No lie. It's been a long time. And I was like, what the heck? 10 o'clock? I'm the lifer. I can't be up at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, man. And then I went and looked at my trades. Then I was like, let's get it in. Splash some water on my face and let's go, baby. There's no time like the present. So VELO, this looks like it's just breaking out. Target for that is 0.40537. Stochastics looks beautiful on that 4-hour time frame. Lack of bearish momentum, beautiful tight moving averages. It's what I go for 90% of the time. This creates a big pump to the upside. Maybe they come back down. You never know. They could go get the stops and then pump it. You might want to always have a limit order down here just in case and keep a deep stop loss. But boom, I have seen them do this sometimes on, you never know. You never know. All right, let's get back into BTC and see what's happening here for Bitcoin. So the weekly now really looking beautiful, about to close super green today. We're going to love that. We're going to take it for what it is. I have pointed out that we have a bearish divergence, but at the same time, if this ends up going higher than that, which eventually could in the next, just tonight or tomorrow, that could pump up. We end up going higher, and next thing you know, boom, right? But right now, it is a bearish div that I have pointed out many times, but some say, it already played out, Sam. I mean, how did we get pushed down so hard? And then to say, look at the wicks. I mean, when you see massive wicks like this on Bitcoin, like when we started getting wicks like this, boom. We got wicks here, we got to push out. A little bit wick, a little bit, a big wick there, followed by some wicks. This is the most wicks I've ever seen. I mean, people are hungry. Like, there's been more money going into Bitcoin than ever. And Bitcoin's the most expensive it's ever been. Don't you understand this? It's getting pretty crazy. And, you know, we may see something we've never thought. Like, I conservatively think 150, 160. I'm starting to see maybe 200. You know, even my area is starting to push up a little bit here for BTC. You know, but if you just look at the leg, that would be your next leg for Bitcoin out of this. And that says we're not even done yet. We haven't hit the target yet. The target is 122,005. And then flags hit their target. They hit their target on the 1 minute. They hit their target on the 5 minute. Most of the flags that I play with, they hit their targets. You know, if they're going to break out, they hit their target. This is on the way. So it tells me that 122,000 is coming just right off the bat. Right off the bat. You know, and then what I see is, you know, at one point, this is going to have to flag out. Maybe it flags out here. Maybe it flags out up there at 122,000. But it will have to pull back. And it's going to have to come back to that 21-day moving average. The steeper it pulls the 21, the farther it can pull it straight. So if we get boom, 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 right, it'll pull this white line. Then when it comes back to the white line, it will be higher. And we seem to have consolidation here. And then boom, right? We meet that flag, so we hit a high in the beginning of January. We dump hard, like somebody just said, which I can't believe, but we dump. From 122 back to I mean, that would be crazy, a $20,000 dump for Bitcoin, right? The whole market freaks out. We get a nasty pullback. You know, we reset, and then we gear up for the rest of the bull run, and we head to 180,000. You know, so... Again, look, Bitcoin pumps, it goes sideways. It pumps, it goes sideways. It pumps, it goes sideways. It pumps. If it keeps pumping here, it's going to go sideways at one point. You know, you just want it to go straight forever. It's just not what happens. All right? It's just not what happens. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Baby, I need a big favor. I need a big favor, my love. All right. Anyway, so I can see Bitcoin going further to the upside. You know, I'm saying, so if we do go further to 122,000, and maybe it's not even a violent side, maybe we go sideways, or we could even uptrend. We could be so bullish that we could uptrend here. It doesn't have to be a nasty pullback. It could be, but you know, there has to be some type of consolidation if you want a healthy move, right? But this is what I see happening for Bitcoin. All right, and I'm not guaranteeing it. So far, you know, nothing has proved this model wrong, right? This model is right until it's wrong. 102.81 for Bitcoin, still inside this flag, just to kind of keep you privy to what's happening. We're watching this flag here. Again, it looks like a symmetrical triangle. They mainly do break to the downside. I will tell you that. And we did get to this beautiful high, 103.3. Maybe I should just bail and take my monkeys, right? Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. It's a little overbought. Yeah, telling me that. I mean, that was an M or away from that 21. We could kind of maybe go sideways now. Almost tells me, though, we might just keep going sideways, pull the 21, and I may just never have to leave the trade. That's why I was like, you know. Anyway, just wanted to keep you privy to what's happening right now in case you had that, like, that vibe, you know, like, man, I need to know. I get it. So beautiful move here for Bitcoin. And as we talked about, there's weekly support at 97,200. And now we're just beautifully making a move here today with a beautiful candle close. So I like what I'm seeing here on the candle close. It's really nice. And, you know, it's starting to look pretty good. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God bless you. Yeah, I just wanted to grab something because I want to do something. Where is that thing? Really? Where are you? There you are. There you are. Okay, 11 pp. All right. 1644 AA triple mine. Anyway, so Bitcoin has about 8 hours to go before the daily close. I desire that blue jacket. Yeah, paid the trader already this morning before getting out of bed. Amen. Amen. Pay the trader. He paid the trader. Pay the trader. 102.871. I'm still kicking it though. I'm just milking this one, seeing where it's gonna go here on that 1 minute time frame. 1 minute just bounced off the 200 MA, looking like we may get that bounce, baby. We may get that bounce. Let me zoom in for you. I mean, it's so beautiful, but look at that nice bounce off the 1 minute there. Off the 1 minute 200. You ever thought you were gonna be sitting with me on the 1 minute 200 all day? Like, man, what a life, right? You did the right thing with your life. Hanging out with Sammy. And shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, no lie. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time, keeping you feeling good, keeping you entertained, keeping you educated of what's happening here in the markets, and keeping you hopefully on your way to fat gains. So let's keep it moving back here to the 3-day chart and take a look at the 3-day chart. And then we have something we're going to do later on too that's going to be special on the show. We have a lot to do today, and you know I always got a lot going on. So I said this was a breakout on the daily time frame. It is. You have to, and I said, open up here with the stop loss below here and just see where that puppy goes, man. And this thing could really just continue to take off here. That is the highest 3-day candle ever in the history of Bitcoin's closing, right? And this will be the highest one too as well. And it just looks absolutely beautiful for a move here. And again, when Bitcoin's very bullish, what happens is price action will move up while the stochastics come down. It's such a beautiful thing. So you'll do is you'll get stochastics resetting while price moves up, and then you'll just continue to move up. And this is just that. It's just so beautiful. There's just nothing better than it. And I've back tested it. It's what's called the stochastic anomaly. It only happens on the most bullish of times. All right. And we're seeing this right now here on the 3-day chart. Defying bearish divergence too as well. Again, why could it not be bearish div? Because what could happen is price keeps pumping and we get higher than this high. And these peaks are an uptrend while price is an uptrend, and it's clearly not bearish divergence anymore, right? So, and that's why we use the stochastics RSI. That's why you want to use support and resistance, because the support and resistance will bend the stochastics RSI. That's what I've learned. You'll come down here, have way more room in the stochastics, then you'll hit support, and then you'll just, out of nowhere, you'll just whoop. And you'll realize, so after sitting with all this in my whole life, I realized it was support and resistance the whole time, right? So I've been trucking along with bullishness. I don't know who told you they were bearish. I bet you there was a bunch of channels that were shorting this bearish div. Because you got to be on it, once you're on a high level of you've been faked out so many times that you know how to make these intricate little flip moves that most people get. After 10 years of trading, you get to another level. I can't explain it. It's another level. All right. And you'll see things that you never thought possible on a higher level. I see a head and shoulder here on the 1 minute time frame. I see a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. Things were going well. We kind of dumped down really fast. We're at 102.841. And I may just pay the trader, at least on the scalp, small scalp. The scalp I can always get in again. Let's see if we hold this level. If we end up closing 1 minute candle below the 200 MA, I will be resorted to, they'll scare me out of the trade. They're scaring me out of the trade. Don't scare me out of the trade now. I'd like to stay in all day. So anyway, Bitcoin broke out, as far as I'm concerned, of a beautiful ascending triangle, right? And then it retested it, and it was gone. I mean, that's gone, baby, gone. And there you have it. If you just take the conservative move for BTC, it says that we're going to go somewhere up to about $112,000 for Bitcoin. So the daily's ready to go. That's the highest daily candle in the history of Bitcoin. Right there. Even this one, wasn't. But so this will close bullishly engulfing. And let's just see if we can continue up only on the day. So I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. The 1 minute did just attempt, and that head and shoulder is trying to dump us here. They're playing games right on that 1 minute time frame. But I could see them just whip it right back to the upside in 2 seconds and just be at the top of this channel and be ready for more. So there's a lot of people on the sidelines that wish they got into Bitcoin, and they're going to wake up today and be like, whoa, you know? So you got to make sure, I don't know, that, in my humble opinion, I had to make sure my bags were packed, man, because you knew the world was going to come and push the price up so high we weren't going to be able to get in, right? Or get the prices that were going to be good for someone middle class, lower, you know, I grew up middle class, lower middle class. We maybe slowly grinded up as I got older. God bless both my parents who grinded their whole life and worked so hard for everything that they had. They gave me such a beautiful life. My dad gave me the mentality to be an amazing business force. My dad was an amazing man. He was a strong man, a smart man. He was a stern man. You know, he didn't take no BS from anybody. He really didn't. And he forged his own path. He made his own way. And I watched that, and I was inspired to do the same. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Shout out to my dad, Jimmy Price, man. One of the coolest cats in the game. If you knew him and you ever needed help, he was there to help you, to hold you down, and to be a friend. Look at that beautiful bounce off the 200 MA there for Bitcoin, showing strength, really. And I just thought, remember I just said that. I said, man, I wouldn't be surprised if they just bounced that puppy back to the top of the pattern. And so I'm in, baby. I'm still in. I mean, that's strong. That is strong. And every time we hit the bottom of the channel, 1, a 2, a 3, I mean, that's awesome, right? Let's see what happens. That's good volume on a Sunday with low stochastics. That may be the one that breaks the top of that channel. We don't know. 102,887 here for BTC. And you know I'm long, baby, long. And I was long because, to me, this was a shoulder, head, shoulder, and it's a complex inverted head and shoulder. It's just what it is, right? And if we draw our neckline and we take our measured move, that suggests we break to the upside. And then if you just kind of draw it up, I mean, you got this rising wedge that wants to break out parabolically, right? And then you could take this measured move too as well. And it just, all of these are pointing to a similar area, 111, 112, you know, suggesting that, you know, in the next few hours, Bitcoin's going to just continue to rip here. The 4-hour looks amazing. The 3-hour has space. The 2-hour just crossed the dotted line. I mean, we could get some fireworks here. Worst case scenario for the bull, and we're still bullish, is we come back down again and get tight. And we have to come back to that 21-day moving average. We don't get the breakout, or we get kind of a fake out. We come back inside, a breakdown, come back inside, then we're out of here. They just play the leverage traders one more time. 102,920 here for Bitcoin, getting a beautiful bounce off the small time frame, 1 minute here. I like how I give you the play-by-play on the 1 minute. We slide back in and out inside of big time frames, and we show you kind of what's happening. So while we gave you the top-down analysis, we never had you wondering what was happening on my trade or where the trades were. All right. So God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Still nasty, amp 1 hour. God bless you with the fam. Fire suit. Thank you. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Okay. The leverage trade should be open and isolated or cross. I trade isolated, but other people trade cross. It really depends on your learning, your education, and kind of what you want to do. I trade isolated. That's just how I does it. It depends on the person. All right. Okay. My dad's not very well at the moment. Kindest person I know and taught me everything. Appreciate family when you got them. Shout out to Nima Chetrize. Nima, I'm going to stop the music right here and stop everything. No matter what the trade is, it's about your dad at the present moment. Losing my father, I'll never forget. Dear Lord, please just, watch over his family. If you do, whatever happens, may it be for the best. But if you choose to keep him, and may his health, push forward, and may the family, no matter what happens, learn to stay close to God. Amen. Amen. So now we are losing that 200 MA, and it's telling me, and so I may just take it and walk away with some gains here. Man, it's so close though, right? It's like we're so close to some bigger moves. You can see the bigger time frames really, really want to move. So But we did just lose that bottom trend line. Like, things were awesome, but I got to say we lost the bottom trend line. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to drop all the way down here to that smooth moving average now. And then this could be a rollover, too. It's kind of Adam and Evie. It's back and forth. I mean, can we, in 2 seconds, they could buy this thing back up and you could panic sell, right? But, I've been in all night. I could take some profits and get back in, too, on a flag. And, can they bounce it? I feel like we lost it. When you lose, when this starts to curve and the 21 starts to curve, that's when you got to kind of start to think, man, dang. Funny, they just pumped it up huge, too. They induced some longs to get in there and just... And this is small time frame, like, right? Like, there's, in a second, this bounces right back to the upside. You never know here. Especially Sunday trading is sketchy. Very sketchy. So what I like is the bigger trade. But the bigger trade, there's still time to get into the bigger trade, in my humble opinion, because, between either 1018 or 1021, really even 1032, those areas don't really matter if I'm going up for $110,000, $112,000, even up to 120. So it tells me just to chill, relax here. Let's see. It seems like we're getting a bounce again. This time, though, we got to make it back above the 200 MA. We don't want to get rejected by the 200 here on the 1 minute time frame. So, yeah, this looks bullish to me. The 1 hour doesn't look amazing, though. The 1 hour Stokes are bearish, pointing to the downside and say they want to take us down for the day. Away for the 21, do we come back down to the bottom of the pattern? Or do we make an uptrending flag here and continue to rip? There's so much bullishness in the air. And that's why I'm really focusing on this 1 minute. And look at the huge pump on the 1 minute there again. Now the rejection of the 200 MA. Can we push through this 200 MA? It's really all about the 200. Look how we went right to the 200 MA, but then, boom. It was like a punch. Bam, tried to punch through it. So are the bots winning here? Usually if you punch through that hard, the next candle will punch up again. It's very strange that you would just dump out of nowhere after such a strong thrust, right? Because that demonstrates there's people in that want in no matter what. There's longs on the table here. You got to get above the yellow line. Come on. 16 seconds. 14 seconds. 10. 9. And countdown to bar close there. They're going to bearishly engulf me? Don't you dare. So that's going to close bearish now, which was a firm rejection of the 200. Let's see, though. It could be a higher low. And it is not easy to sell at certain times when you could see maybe there's more coming. Again, am I being greedy? Right? There's always that possibility. Like, should you just take your money and be happy with the win on the day? Sam, you made dang near $1,000. Now you're up almost what? Like, 6.6, but you're about like a little under 850 or something, 840. But just the bigger time frames are so bullish. They're just telling me just to chill on these smaller time frames. Don't let them get to me. And just believe that the trend line can hold us down here. And this little flag's going to still do some numbers to the upside. Is a symmetrical, could go either way. They're battling this 200 MA, man. It's so crazy how the 200 MA plays such a big role on every day, on every single thing, on every asset. It controls the market. Look at this. It controls the market. Can't. Once a candle closes above, boom, we'll head so fast to the top of this channel, it'll make your head spin. And so even on the 1 minute, even on the Sunday, you can see just the battle for leverage here on the smaller time frames. So if this can break back up and that channel breaks up, this thing's just going to moon out. If the 1 minute gets rejected and we see more, bearishness, then it kind of can tell that the 1 hour is going to come back down to the bottom of the channel. That would be great because it would give me a chance to get back in my same trades again and just do the same thing I just did and just do it all over again. Now, what if I sell, though, and this thing starts to rip and I miss out on the biggest pump of the day? And who cares? I'm up. So, I'm kind of being greedy because I'm risking a win for more. And maybe there isn't more. Maybe it's time to get paid. I'm asking the 1 minute to teach me and tell me, and it's really taking its time. It's going to be like, okay, I almost told you that I'm not going to tell. I'm almost going to tell. Oh, man, I'm not. Because you get back above, then I'm Sammy's got to stay in. You end up making this bear flag and dumping on my face, which, you know, every time it looks like it's going to happen, I hold the line. Like right there, I really thought they was just going to melee me and I was going to run in flash clothes, but man. Trading here on MEXC, you can also trade on weeks. The two best exchanges to trade, we have links to them right here in the description and right up here. We make it very simple. If you want to take the calls, learn what I learned, get the education, see why am I trading the way I'm trading? Why am I looking at the 200 MA? Why are the moving averages part of my whole, like what's happening? What am I doing here? Well, I would advise you go to cryptolifer.com to find out more. All right, go to cryptolifer.com. There you can find my entire trading school. Join us today. All right. It's my calls. It's what I'm doing. It's all my setups. I'm doing a video update for Bitcoin in the morning and at night. All right. Even sometimes throughout the day, whatever I see for Bitcoin, if I need to give you a video update, I'm going to give it to you. I'm constantly there, always in that group. I spend hours a day in my trading group. I talk to people in the regular chat. I say hi, you know, as well as posting constantly. I scan for coins. I look for new narratives. I got token metrics cooking. I share my portfolio once a week on the private weekly screen share. We just have a good, strong community of people, and people get educated. You know, once a month I teach a class. A lot of people get into that. And you have a lot of educated people in the trading group too. So if you like being around educated, well thought out, disciplined individuals, those are the people I attract into the trading group. So I highly advise you jump on in if that's the place that you want to be. If you're sick of like meme posting and a bunch of young kids and things that just don't really sit right with you, and you know, you want to get to a trading group that feels more like, you know, more like a school, more like a militant, you know, a business where you feel like you can really thrive, that's the place that you're going to find here with me. So I'm here every single day too. And what I also do is I teach people my strategies so that they can get paid without having to, you know, spend any money. And then they can spend that money on the trading group if that's how they feel. Like I can teach you the education here every single day. Nice little pump on the falling wedge here for Bitcoin. Right as I drew a falling wedge, I was like, oh, kind of a wedge. We did get the nice move. Again, hitting that 200 and getting stifled, but finally getting the push above it. I want to see this candle close above the 200. And then boom, we'll be back in action to the top of the channel. We'll see 102.9 again. And really just getting tighter and tighter for Bitcoin, showing signs of a bigger move coming maybe in the next hour or two for BTC. It's exciting times to be alive for sure. Exciting times to be alive. 102,760 for BTC. Oh, shout out to CryptoFace, man. Morning sunshine. God bless CryptoFace. I kept seeing someone said his name, and I said, God bless CryptoFace, man. Thank you for the $50 super chat. God bless you. I don't know. I got to give you a nickname now. If I'm Sunshine, what do we got to do? What do we got to do? Right? What do we got to call CryptoFace? No, I don't. Crypto home of the head and shoulders bull flag pattern. Amen. Yeah, the head and shoulder inside the bull flag. Amen. Amen. Yeah, the double up. Home of the cup and handle inside the head and shoulder. All right. You know how we does it. You know how we does it. Easy does it. Easy rider, my dad always said. You know? Easy rider. Of course I push this away right when I need it. Oh man, now they're dumping me. Second I turned away. They're dumping me. They're dumping me hard. Right down to where I said we'd go too. We lost the 200 MA. Pay the trader. Damn, I took the 500. I took the 125. So I ended up taking about 700 on the trade. All right. Not bad though. Could have been worse. We be everywhere. Shout out to CryptoFace in the house. Shout out to all the facers, the Facians, the CFers. Where my CFers at, man? God bless you all. We gotta get a name for the squad. What's it? I mean, no, we got to get a name for the squad. Like, we're the lifers, right? The facers. The faceless. No. We got to get a name for the squad. I love it, man. You're the only channel that trades with the head and shoulders bullfight patterns on every time frame, every chart. Not every single time frame. I do all sorts of different things. Take your money and come back at a better price. Crypto lifer. I mean, it might bounce right back inside that pattern, though. Look, it's bouncing back right inside again. Look at this thing. It's so bullish on the bigger time frames. You know what I'm saying? The bigger time frames look great right now. Except for the 1 hour. The 1 hour could be giving us some trouble. That's the only time frame that kind of has me tanking, right? The face mob. Face mob. I like it. Yeah, face mob. Somebody wrote pencil necks. You're a funny dude. Yeah. That's a really good way to piss them off, man. Call them pencil. Yeah. Oh my God. No. I mean, I'm a crypto. I'm in the crew, man. I feel like it's a cross. We got cross pollination going on because it's a similar type of belief system. And it's a similar type of way. You know what I mean? That's funny, man. I listened to Crypto Face yesterday, though. At the very end of the show. If you listen to the very end of the show and you didn't laugh your face off at the very end, it was ridiculous. I'm not going to say what happened. This is so funny, man. You're hilarious, bro. The faceless men. The ones that... The unspoken mob. The unseen mob. The unseen. I would call it the unseen. You know what I mean? The croppers and the floppers, the flopping and groping. You guys are funny, man. Anyway, how many people we have on the live here today? We have 2,082 people, 442 likes, $70 in chat. Yeah, and so it looks like we're gonna head down on the 1 hour time frame to the bottom of the channel here. It was a nice pump while it lasted. I was a little greedy, but I still took my gains. And again, maybe this is a rising wedge that breaks all the way back down here. You know, and we're at 93,000. You never know. We'll take it one step at a time. But right now, it does look like that was the end of the fun for now. And we're going to start getting that pullback. And so, hey, it's a smaller pullback. It's not a big deal. But look at that, man. Sammy bailed at a perfect time. We pumped back up. We started to dump here. I bailed right there at the end of this, right? It dumped. Then they enticed the longs again, and then they shredded it. And now you lost, look, this smooth moving average on the 1 minute time frame. It was a symmetrical triangle, and as I tell everybody, they break down 90% of the time. But, man, I was bullish. I was drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to see that thing go. The bigger time frames were telling me, I wouldn't be surprised if this pumps right back inside, and next thing you know, we're gone, and we're at 104,000 too. So that's why I have huge spot bags, because it's not all about the trade every time. It's about knowing where things are going and having a big position that will change your life, right? Let's take a look at the super chats and say hi to all the fans out there. And, you know, fan funding, I call it like the family, man. I think we should change that. But anyway, top 3 tips on how you become the best version of yourself. God bless. Number 1, working out every single day, or at least, you know, having a regimented workout plan is so important. Because it regulates your body, it regulates the energy, it regulates the chemicals in your mind, and really makes you feel the best. And then you want to feel your best. So working out, a physical workout routine is one of the first things to living your best life, 100%, right? Number 2, having strong relationships. You don't have to have a lot of relationships, but you have to have strong relationships. People that you can count on, people that make you feel good, people that can count on you. When someone believes in you and you can show up and be there for them, there's no better feeling. Look at this bounce off the smooth moving average, man. This is crazy. And I said I wouldn't be surprised if this thing bounces and rips. So we may have to get right back in this bigger trade. But yeah, and so, you know, and then again, you know, asking yourself what you truly desire out of life. Like, what are you here for? I'm here to help people find their way, because I remember being lost, because I know this life is strange and we don't have all the answers. And so I know there's a time where people feel so overwhelmed. Some people, you know, do the thing that I don't want to say, you know, and I've been depressed before, maybe not that far, but somewhere in the mix. And I don't want people to ever feel that way. And I've seen trading really hurt people, because they go in, they lose it all. They just they can really devastate themselves in trading. I've seen it many times. And so it happened to me. And so I said, man, if I can help people get an education. And so I asked myself, I know, you know, so I kept it really simple. That's all I want to do. is help other people not feel that frustration, not get lost in trading, and find a way out. And realize that you can be profitable. It's not always a joke. That whole thing, only 10%, like that's just, people do make money for a living doing this. But you got to be super disciplined. Only the very disciplined, the very sharp, and the people that are pushing themselves at a high level are able to really achieve, profits. Most people are not. That's the facts. But you are not most people now. You're with the crypto lifer. You're on another level. You're going to push yourself. You're on a Sunday morning hanging out with me, watching price action rip all the way back to the upside. Look at this. The bounce off the smooth moving averages. And now we're right back where we were. And I'm like sitting there like, Sam, no. They got me. Panic selling in the morning. Panic selling is when you actually go to your real portfolio and you panic sell. That was me covering. Who knew that was going to happen like that? I did say it was, but but you did. You just said it was going to bounce right back after that. It's bullish right now. Look at this. The 21-day moving average keeps coming up. So there's two chances. There's a chance we come back to the bottom. There's a chance we go. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to claim. That's why, before I was like, oh, we're going down. But, I don't know. What I do know is this. This candle ends up doing this and we go sideways. That's very likely that we should long that to the upside. And we're just going to start making a move parabolic. At this point, I think the world has spoken. They believe Bitcoin is still undervalued. And there's a lot of people that wish they got in at certain prices, and now they're running. They're going to have to buy above 100K. I told so many people to their face, you will buy Bitcoin over $100,000. They thought I was insane. They're asking me now, how do I open up an account? Is Coinbase the place? They're saying things like that. I get a text message a couple times, where would you suggest to open up an account? Like, what's the safe place in America? I'm like, Coinbase, It's crazy, right? It was $1,000. It was $500. They were printing money to zero. You could study all of the fiat currencies throughout history, and they told you exactly what was going to happen. They told you that they were going to print the U.S. dollars, at least its value, maybe not to zero, but at least going to print it. In 35 years, it takes about 35 years for the average lifespan of a fiat currency. So all you got to do is do what I did, is study history. And the lessons were there, like it showed you, and then just, and you would have seen all these bills in history, and you would have asked yourself, how did that happen? And then you would have compared it to our system now, and then you would have said, oh, that's the same thing. And you'd have said, okay, then I have to get out of the US dollar as soon as possible. I figured it out, thank God, when I was about 20, 28 years old and started buying gold and silver, maybe even 25. It took me a couple years to really get my wits about me and understand it all. Looks like a bearish retest right here. Right now. Could be a shoulder head and a right shoulder that bounces us back in. I'm going to have to do some TA now. Stop yapping. I've been doing TA the whole time. Come on. Hey. So the 21, we just know the price has to come and touch the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. When that happens, the pump will continue. All right. And let's look at our bearish scenario. Our bearish scenario is that we dump and then we come back down to the bottom of the channel, maybe 99,000. But things are just looking really bullish here for Bitcoin, I got to tell you. And it's starting to make these higher lows and trend on out to the upside, and the bigger time frames are suggesting a move. And so I just wouldn't be surprised if somehow, some way here, we get a bigger move to the upside. There's just going to be a possible better entry for BTC. And the smaller time frames may provide. If you get back inside this bottom trend line on the 1 minute time frame, then you're going to, we could rip again. We reclaim the 1 minute 200 MA. Oh, like that. This thing could just start to flip. It's almost a double bottom with a higher low there, right? And what you do is you would cut off the idea. So they just, a morning, they knew people saw this flag. And so just a morning scalp, right? Why not? But look at the battle at this 200 MA today. It's crazy. And there it is. It's like that's your trend line. It's like they're watching me, right? I always feel like it's like once you start doing the 200, you're like, how do they know? They're right there, right? So the small scalp, just if this gets back inside and it starts to rip, can use that wick and the smooth moving average. Why not, right? I mean, and we could get up to 103.596. And again, trading on the weekend is treacherous. It's light, but you got to take what the market gives you. 102.563. And because we're back above the 200, I have to get into this. You see? And then I'm even willing to open up the bigger trade again. Litecoin. Looks like Litecoin's going to rip there on the 1 minute time frame. All coins look beautiful today. So that's a $2,000 trade. Hold on, I gotta. They've somehow hid the BTC. I don't know why. And then when I scroll down, it disappears. Look at them. Hold up. There it is. I could just go to favorites or something, right? Yeah. So while we're right back in the zone here. Bang, I mean, that thing could still do numbers now. Has that Adam and Eve vibe, though. See, has that rounded top. I definitely have mixed signals. But this is like the bigger idea that I had planned. Going to 105, see? Just want to see the 1 hour make that flag and boom. Reset the Stokes a little bit. But it looks like we just may just... We could just... I mean, the bigger time frames really could take this thing over. I'd love it if it just went a little more sideways. That's the 1 minute flag there, right, that I have. So you can see that's why I have two things going. But we'll see. I mean, that thing's looking bullish now. It's back above. Whenever I'm above a 200 MA on the 1 minute, I have to, you know, look, had you just opened up the trade here, once we broke, that's 101.9, gone to the upside. And then sell when the 21 gets far away. I mean, it's just like textbook, right? 103.3 from 101.8. I mean, just... And that's how you use the 200 MA, right? Now you get back in the trade when you get back to it again. You could short usually back to the 200. The 200 is just amazing. You could use just the 200 and become a boss, like literally just the yellow line. And if you just sat there for literally a month straight to 2 months, it would take about 2 months for the subconscious mind to begin to bend like mine. And what happens is your mind will get so logical, you won't use emotions anymore when you trade. You will become a bot. You will change the way you think. It's awesome because you'll do everything like that. You'll assess every situation in a similar manner. You'll go over all the ups and downs of it. You'll say, well, what's the pro? What's the con? All right. And what's the situation? You know, how you know. Okay. But yeah, getting that pump back to 102.9, and now it's look like, I mean, look at that move there. I mean, that's a huge pump. And crossing the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame, and look, you can even see it's a shoulder. It's crazy how they do this. Like it's just nuts. Patterns never lie. It's the people that think the patterns lie, and that's why they think patterns lie. I mean, that's an inverted head and shoulder that just broke out. Back to the top of the channel. This still could get tight and still dump in our face, right? But I mean, what a monster move there. Back to 102.92 for Bitcoin. And, you know, getting really, really frisky here for BTC. And we may really see a huge explosive pump right now to 104.700. I hate to, you know, scare people that aren't in yet and make them FOMO into trades and stuff. But, man, this is a big deal. This is a big deal, Holyfield, right here. And even that daily still, and some say, but there's bearish div and I got a short. And so there's so much, what's good about it is there's a lot of short pressure here. We have enough people shorting in the most bullish time, which is insane. So they've set up like the perfect storm because they got double liquidity. We would pump, I believe, if we were in a bull flag that didn't have the bearish div, but the bearish div is inducing people to short the market. You see? I mean, some people are going to be like, I have to short that. It's bearish divergence. I short it every time. I'm a bearish, you know, I'm bearish bias. Just like I have the bull bias. You know, you got to know your bias too, so you understand when you're going to go so hard that it is what it, you know, you're like, well, I have to do this. Like, I'm bullish, so I'm above the 200 MA in the 1 minute. I have to, you know what I mean? It's like, I got to do that. That 1 minute, that 1 hour looks like it's going to pump so hard right now. Like, look, that's a flag. Like, and the 15 minute usually kind of clarifies that. Yeah, the 15 minute looks so beautiful right now. And it's like a bullish rectangle or a bull, some type of bull flag. That 15 minute looks like it's about to pump so hard and go to 104,700. And if we go to 104.7, we're going to go to a new all-time high right now here on the channel for Bitcoin. And then things are going to pump pretty hard, right? So, you know, we could pump all the way up to like 104,687. That's what I'm looking at. Wow. Again, we'll have a little resistance on weekend trading 103.3 like we did before. But man, look at the Stokes here on the 15 minute. Look at the way this is looking. It's looking like it's hungry. It's aggressive. And it could be a monster move here for BTC, right? So the daily is technically a buy the breakout situation. Now, I've done this trade a couple times. And I've scalped on this trade. I got in here, I got in here. And I continue to rip, right? We've turned 0.3 Bitcoin to 0.54 BTC on the BTC trade, right? So I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit here. Again, so like the top area, 116, looks like an area that I could be going for. 556. I mean, we are breaking out hard, everybody. Like, this is crazy. You're 103,000 now, and the 15 minute is just really looking extremely bullish. We got above the 200 MA, and we broke out just on a rocket sauce. Again, if you just took the trade with me there, you get above the 200 MA and get in and get out right now. You're away for the 21-day moving average. Scalpelino. That's a beautiful scalp. You get in, you get out. Again, it looks like there's no reason to get out. This looks like we may continue to rip. Unbelievable. We may get a pullback now. And again, at the same time, this could pull back. We could be dumped. We could see 1019 in 2 seconds. I'm open-minded that nothing is guaranteed in trading. And to believe that anything is possible, right? Sad to say, it's likely going to come back down really fast because the 21 it was such a pump away. Now we need to see this flag out again on the 21-day moving average. But nice pump back to 103,000. And you can see we're about to get really close to 103.3 again. And so let's get back to the bigger time frame on that daily. And it's good to have that bigger perspective, the zoomed out, the zoomed in. And the daily stochastics still say there's room for a big pump too. You know, so, and I love stochastics RSI. So I'd be like 98,789 and I just full port that. You know, hold it for 2-3 days and see what happens. There's so much bullishness in the air. And if I wait, I can wait on the smallest time frame to see the best, like wait for this to come back to the 21-day moving average. Yeah, I could use the 1 minute to get into the daily, you see? If you want to be a precise individual, there's always a better way. It took me years to get into all this. So now I have my trade set up. I take them when the right time comes. If this starts going sideways, then I know I'm better off. If this starts to come down, then I get a better trade. All right. All right. Can you check the pair out? May have to use DEX tools to view it. I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to view it because it could be something that I don't want to see. Yeah. I'll look at it on my free time, though. God bless you. Thank you. It's just a smart decision for me. I just opened a trade on Turbo. Can we take a look? Oh, I like this light. Good morning. Can we take a top-down analysis on Veracity? Monthly down. Wow, that's a big one. Morning, sunshine. Shout out to Crypto Face. God bless you, brother. Look at that. Look at that. How does that do that? How do the likes do that? Look at the likes. They're just bugging out. That's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. Crypto Face is magical. Look, how did you do that, Crypto Face? Look at that. You guys ever seen that? Am I the only one seeing that? That's fascinating. Oh my God, I just missed out on the perfect entry. See? It skyrockets, man. It's gone. So I full port that. I should have been in on the lows though. Now we're definitely away from the 200 MA. You almost got away, but I don't know, man. This market is out of control right now. And I'll hold that for like, I don't know, a couple days if I can, as long as I can, right? And then we get back to the scalp. The scalp is ripping now. That's got to come down, bouncing down back to the 21-day moving average now. It was just a short squeeze for sure, right? I mean, but like, dang. It's out of control right now. Stop loss to break even right here if you're scalping with me. And this thing is out of control. This is Bitcoin about to go to an all-time high here. And the 15-minute is just booming out of that flag too as well. Let's get back to the one and show you what we're seeing. And now I begin to scalp, right? And the scalp is just so you could pay yourself throughout the day. The big trades are you can take advantage of the bigger moves. But I mean, that's a straight up, like straight up. See that? Like that's straight up. Like it doesn't get better than that. Like you don't get a better pump than that. And again, above the 200 MA. And so that's, you get in when the 200 MA and then you get out. Wow, this is crazy. This is a crazy squeeze to the upside. That's unsustainable at this point, right? The other trade is already up. Like this is unsustainable. That's going to have to come back down. I feel like at one point, my goodness, look at that, man. And you guys are watching history again here for Bitcoin. I just feel like the bigger trade. Oh, so they hit me on the stop there. I feel like you're going to come back down to the 21s. I'm going to scalp that before that dips on me. I'm going to get back into the bigger trade when we come back to the 21 again. I'm just going to cover. There's no reason to go, because I'm in so big. There's no reason to go down $200-300 in 2 seconds. It's just stupid. It's just not smart, right? And we just scalped again there and made another, what, I don't know, 250 or something. What a move to the upside here. And I show you guys how to trade live all the time, every single day. I didn't know this was going to happen when I showed up this morning. I just showed up on a Sunday. I was going to do a 10-20 minute stream and bounce. I had no clue we were going to watch history be made on Bitcoin almost. And I was going to teach you my strategies right here live yet again. And so look, if we're super bullish, I mean, this is just craziness. The closer we get to the 21, the better. Now I got to get back to the USD pair again. It looks like there's a scalp there too as well. And now we have support or resistance above 103,000. So I'd bet, can you flag out here above 103? $116,656. Stop is at 98, and I went to 98,789, just a little bit below 98.8. Right? And you almost need 2 times. You need to have this open everywhere. Like, I need to duplicate this. I need to get back to the USDT pair. If you don't have multiple screens, like, you almost can't hang. Like, to be a pro trader, it's like 3, 5, 6 screens. I don't know. I got 6. And it's just like, because, man, look at this. And I think Bitcoin just, it's gone. It's finally said, I'm going to break out here and I'm going to start moving. Blue chips are going to be pumping. You're talking Chainlink, right? They're going to be pumping out of control. I see XRP probably getting a pump here. This is a big deal. The whole market's going to be released again, and you'll be like, boom. Let's take a look at that crypto fear and greed index just for a second, just to see what I'm seeing. 80, still at 80. Reset it just in case. Next update will be in 7 hours, 35 minutes, and 46 segundos. All right. That could be making another bull flag to the upside here too as well. So the active mind can make this trade here. And see, I got 2 windows open. I got 2 trades. 103.733. I like that on the 33. And then the stop would have to be somewhere at like 103.007. Interesting, huh? That's a 1 for 4 on the trade. I'd like to wait for the 21 to get close, but this is bullish, man. And what I'm seeing is pretty crazy. It is very high risk what I'm doing. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it right there. And play it like it's gonna flag. It could very well just hit me off. We are a little too far from the 21. I should have waited for price to touch the 21, technically. Kind of front ran a little bit, but drinking the bullish Kool-Aid. They might just come right down and get me. I need one candle to close and go up one time to pull that 21 across my stop loss. I did risk a small amount, but what will I risk if I go hard? 118. There we go. I'll flip back here. At the same time, you know, missing out on this bigger idea. So I'm going to full port this because we're close enough, right? All right, there we go. And I'm in there. All right. Hey, man, scared money don't make no money, so you can't live in fear. All right. Again, don't do what I'm doing, please. Do whatever makes you happy, and I'm not a financial advisor. Another guy saying do should be taken as financial advice. All right. I make these gains, you know, trading on different exchanges around the world. I love Wex. Weeks is awesome. Maxi is great. They're both good exchanges because they don't charge high fees. All right. You can also hold their tokens to get less fees. There's a bunch of incentive there as well. All right. All right. Thank you for the super chats. I just opened a trade on Turbo. Can we take a look? We'll take a look at Turbo and top down analysis on VRA. Somebody asked. Let's take a look at VRA if we even have a moment. I mean, Bitcoin is just out of control right now. And a lot of coins, I mean, Bitcoin's doing well. So a lot of coins are going to be, oh, it's the weekend. Bitcoin's doing well. I'm going to start pumping that. Funny, veracity on the monthly. I mean, this thing was all the way up at 8 cents and it's down here at like 0.8 of a cent, right? So it could do what, a 10x from there to get back to the upside, and it's at the very lows. Doesn't look amazing on the monthly at all. It looks really bearish, right? If you really look at it. You look at it on the weekly and it's at the bottom of its barrel too as well. And that gives me the 3-day chart, which is finally above the 200 MA, making a flag, right? After that big nice pump it had out of nowhere. But this thing's definitely been trashed, right? It's been at the bottom of its bag when you really look at it. And Bitcoin pumping 103,200 for BTC. And this is the funner trade. We want to watch this flag and see if we can do some damage here to the upside. Let's go, baby. Let's go, right? Already green here in the trade. Is it going to continue to pump? Go to all-time highs. Bitcoin to an all-time high. Looks like it very well could be happening right now in front of our eyes. And I've been talking about it this whole time. And this is something we've been kind of saying over and over again for days on end here. Look at that nice pump out of the 15-minute flag. So shrink that puppy down. I mean, that's a move there. Again, it could be a resistance. We got to get back above this high. We, for some reason, couldn't get back above 103,376. So let's see. But the stochastics are telling us we got legs. We got legs for a move here. But it is the weekend. And, you know, let's see if we get the follow through. Everything is looking nice. But it is Bitcoin. And the whole world's like, well, you know. But we'll see. You never know. We could start dumping and we could be down here. This could be a double top. We could be down here in 2 seconds back at 1019. All right. I take big risks. You never know. I win a lot of my risks. So even if I lose those trades, I'm still up. You have to understand that. You know, I'm up from my beginning of my trading and that. So it's like you're willing to risk what you're up, right? As long as you don't, you're not giving back wins every 5 seconds. So Bitcoin, can you continue to pump? If it does, it has a pretty nice measured move here on the 15-minute time frame. Just small ball right there. You know, the humble is 104.2 for BTC. All right. Get back to veracity. Veracity on the 3-day looks interesting. On the daily, it is also in a flag above the 200 MA. And you can see on the daily, it looks like it's about to do some damage. And previous support is resistance. It's a bit of a cup and handle there in a way. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where veracity starts to make its next big leg to the upside. Resistance at 0.19, but a pump all the way to 1.2 looks likely here for veracity. Thing looks unbelievable. And again, you got to work overtime on in the bull market, baby. And there it is, coming back to that 21-day moving average. A little bit of bearish divergence, but we'll see. Not too bad. And again, don't make trades that you can't handle. All right. You see me paying the trader too, you got to pay the trader. All right. Please check Gala. Waiting on this turbo pump. You may wait your whole life. No, you never know. Let's take a look at turbo. And VVAIF, that thing pumped to the upside. We went over this thing. This thing looks hot. And I went over it last night in the trading group. Did go up 27%, still holding 16%. All right. And let's take a look at the one on my radar, PURR, that just continues to rip. I mean, this thing is out of control. Look at it. It hasn't stopped. It went up even more and continues to rip. You'd have to put it on a smaller time frame and watch it, but dang. PURR out of control. MORPHAI. Thing is starting to get into a nice consolidation here. MORPHAI. Could it morph for more? Could MORPHAI be the one? Get to a $190 billion market cap. Get a 10x out of this puppy. Hey, there's a big chance. MORPHAI looking nice to me in a flag. I hold MORPHAI, so I am shilling my own bags. All right, which I feel somewhat I don't like, but I tell you, hey, I like to trade, and it's a small market cap AI coin. You know, but anything could happen. You never know. Hello, my friend. Thanks for your daily live streams and videos. I am from Germany. Can you please take a look at SLP? No, because you've now spammed twice. Yeah. That's considered spamming. Can you please check ICY on seal on solo? If I say it, then it will be kind of like rewarding you for spamming. That's why we do the super chat, because it is what it is, right? ICY, somebody asked about. The seal on soul. Icy, I see what you're saying. Like icy, yeah, he's an icy seal. I get it now. Icy the seal. $5 million market cap. I don't know. Chart doesn't look good to me. You know. Chart doesn't look good to me. I have no idea. Maybe. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? We go over 1,000 memes and be like, whatever's, and this doesn't do anything. I don't know. It doesn't say what you know, it's blah, 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 right? I got into KOLIN recently because it's an AI swarm sentient that's sending swarms to the internet. You'd think KOLIN would be booming to the upside. KOLIN is falling off ever since, you know, I got in somewhere around what? A $12 million market cap, $16 million, and it's been slipping now. Look at that. I want to see KOLIN pump. No love for KOLIN. You'd think this AI would work so hard that everybody would know that KOLIN was going to rip. Starting to consolidate pretty nicely, though. Maybe it has some tricks up its sleeve. I don't know. And then maybe it goes to zero. We have no idea. Maybe this sentient run is over. KOLIN. But I'm in KOLIN. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll go down in a burst of flames. I like to share my entire trading experience here, even not just the wins. Also, you know, the speculative losses. Hey, I thought this might go up. Maybe it doesn't. That's why I want to show to you that it's not all love. It's about just pushing forward every single day. And sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I want to see. But look, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom for KOLIN. And just look it up. Find out more about it. Do your research on KOLIN with a K. You might find out. I mean, I think it's pretty interesting. So, beautiful time to be alive. I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to pump here for BTC throughout the day. So, I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. And it's a beautiful day to be alive. We may see all-time highs when we show up tonight. We be partying for an all-time high. All right? Okay. One thing I got to do is I got to buy some Cardano. And you'd be like, why, Lifer? I got to buy me some Cardanas, some Cardinis. Cardano is the bomb. Cardano is amazing though. But why? Because it's time to mint Crypto Billy. We're gonna mint Crypto Billy's We're gonna mint the book live, right? I mean, why not? So we got it. We'll buy what, $100 worth of ADA, okay? And make sure we market that just so it's done really fast and easily. We don't want to play games here. Order successful, bang. All right, done. Let me grab that over there. Shout out to our channel sponsor, iTrust Capital. All right, the place to get it done. iTrust Capital, the best place to get ready for your retirement. Buy and sell cryptocurrency, gold and silver with your IRA. QR code in the far bottom right corner there. And you can also hit the link below. iTrust Capital. Gold and silver with your IRA with iTrust Capital. Pretty awesome if you think about it. And we are pumping to the upside here. Bitcoin looking absolutely beautifully. So far, so good. Can we break this or do we double top here? That's the question. No M's, please. We want to continue further to the upside. 103,260 for Bitcoin. We are blessed people, I'll tell you that. We are blessed people. So I just got to go to now my NAMI wallet. All right. My NAMI wallet, that's going to be your Cardano wallet, where you can receive your AIDA and do what you need. All right. Oh, and I got some Cardano in there right now. Right. I got some Cardano. I do. So we can head on over to, let's take a billygotails.io. Let's double check. We're going to be minting the billygotails.io real quick. All right. All right. I get so many emails a day. It's insane. You think I would have seen? There it is. Okay. So Sunday, December 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the NFT book will be launched. They're live right now, I believe, on a YouTube channel. It's 25 ADA. Go to billygotails.io. All right, so we're going to go there right now. We're going to mint this book. We're going to see if the minting process is going live, and we're going to do it together. I'm part of it, so I just wanted to make, I wanted to do this. Wow, nice, cool website. Join our Discord. This week's discussion, The Bridge to Bitcoin, buy now. That's a really cool book he made too. All right. So I'm here. And it is the 15th. It's 10 a.m. It's past 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right. Any type of code, go to the website, connect your wallet. So I got to connect the wallet. Collab Hub, maybe. NFT Mint info, possibly. Official Mint site. Excellent. Connect my NAMI wallet. All right. Access. Boom. And I'm going to mint now. How many NFTs would you like to mint? I'd like to mint a few, right? And I'll send them around. Okay. Whitelist sale. How many NFTs would you like to mint? Public sale. Oh, I wasn't eligible on the whitelist. But yeah, we'll do, 100 ADA. 5 of them. And we'll mint. Complete the CAPTCHA. I'm human. And click the image that most resembles the most related object in the sample image. That's kind of weird. What does it want?
That's hard.
Yeah, click the image most related to the object in the sample image. Which one is the sample image? I think the sample images. I'm going to say is... Really? I got it. I think I got it. And there we go. I'm going to sign. And we're in there. Bang. We are forging your asset. So I just minted my Billy Goat Tales Season 1 book that I'm a part of. This is really cool. Yeah, we're going to see what happens. We're going to be on this journey together. All right. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Bitcoin booming to the upside. 101,400. And we are in the gains again here if you were with the lifer. You know, it's just kind of how it works. Bang, bang, bang. What do you say? Of course, he's not human. Lifer is an AI test bot. Yes, I am an AI test bot. Ooh. Why are you doing that? No. What's weird is I couldn't see the trade. Hide other pairs. Oh, I never made the trade yet. I never made the trade. Oh, they must have stopped me out right there. Yeah, right? I'm about to say, I'm like, what happened there? Something happened. Yeah, that's what it was, right? I thought this, you know what I mean? Well, at least the other trade's still kicking, up 218 bucks. It's a whole Bitcoin, 0.96. I want more though. Bitcoin's about to go this high, man. I'm going to see 103,733 now for BTC. I don't see why it doesn't continue to pump here to the upside. Yeah, everything's looking good. The 15-minute just really clearing house. So I got a bunch of different stuff on the small time frames, right? That's overbought now too, though, a little bit. I just like scale. I wouldn't mind taking that, just making this like a $10,000 day. You know, just keep taking two. Watching other coins rip too as well. Let's take a look at all coins bouncing back nicely. Not huge though, but bouncing back pretty nicely. Ondo really taking the cake. Impressive to see Ondo at that highs. Near, render, everything really doing damage. Wild, man. How about Wild? Really going for it. Wild was wild, honestly. Right? What a wild move for Wild. That's corny as all heck, but it is what it is. It was a wild move, man. It was a nice pump. So shout out to Crypto Billy. I'm so happy we got to do that. I made sure to get everything ready for that at the last minute, but I got it done. And we got to mint with Billy. Dang, man, they stop hunted right there on the weekend. I knew they were going to do that. That's why it's tough. That's tough. Bit of bearish divvy there too now. I got to look at my 1 hour. So much to do, so much to see. I mean, that's a bullish engulfing candle. And we've technically broken out at this point. You get into back inside the pattern and then maybe, you know, get a great entry, but pull that 21. Eight-hour looks interesting. The daily just says I can cook. And so the daily says, let me fly, boom, 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 right? And really start this run. Yeah, so it kind of leaves me to sit there on that 1 hour time frame. We spiked up high 101, 103.5. Resistance at 103.5 now, and it really is about down. It's down to the small time frame. Look at that. Sorry. You know, I just planned on having a nice early, easy morning. I didn't realize we were going to be battling the charts this way. And I just, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm almost like, can I get a break, crypto? Can I get a break? It's like I'm already exhausted and I was already up all night. You know, it's so funny. Cryptocurrency can be exhausting. I have to be honest, man. It really is. You know, you're making higher highs. You're doing bullish retests. But there was some bearish divvy right there too. Five-minute bearish divergence overbought on the stochastics. But yeah, that 1 hour, not that far away for the 21, tells me that there's just no reason to get out of the bigger position. It's, you know what I mean? I don't really care about that being up or down because it's long-term idea here. Even if we dip all the way back down to here, 103, 105, like it's like, that's something you got to be able to hold long-term. But wow, what a pump and dump on the morning, right? 5 minute does have bearish divvy though. My thing is, are they going to pump it huge all day? And if they do, I can always get back in again. You know what I'm saying? Like to take my kids to the beach in the afternoon, and I don't want to be thinking about a huge trade the whole time, right? That is bearish divergence. Looks like it's getting pretty ugly. You can say it's going to bullishly retest the top of the channel. There's a chance that happens. Like this here. And then you're gone, but you got to get that bullish retest sooner than later. Looks like a bearish divergence. It could dump down to the 200 MA, right? Once you lose the 21, you like to go to the 200. That's just kind of how these things work. So, again, if you don't have a plan, you don't know what you're doing, do not replicate what other people do online. Please. All right? You got to have your own plan. That's pretty nasty, man. A little pump and dump on a Sunday, right? Or a bullish retest. I'll let it cook because I got a bigger idea for that, but I'm not going to probably trade any more scalpelinos. I did miss the scalp, though, doing the super chat, but that's fine. I love that. It's about you guys. It's not about me. It teaches me to be humble. DYDX, look at good luck for the week trades. Have you checked out Snack on 8? It just listed on MEXC. It just got listed on MEXC after all that? Lifer is the best trader on the interwebs. Thank you. God bless you, man. Can you look at AIOZ? Will it keep going? Let's take a look at AIOZ here. And they got it on CoinX. I love this coin. It's so bullish. And messy little flag, but I see it continuing to pump. Remember, we gave you AIOZ down there. That was it. I was like accumulation zone at 40, and then it ripped. Like, it's gone, right? So now I'm looking at it on this, the 3 hour, the 4 hour time frame, and it's in this, it's in a pretty weird flag, but I could say, it left the flag, got back inside. Now it's going to pump, and it kind of has inverted head and shoulder vibes too as well. I found a bag of this that I didn't know I had. Now I have way more than I thought. I'm sitting on about $17,000 worth of AIOZ right now at the present moment in time. So that's a pretty hefty bag. And if this thing could 10x, a lot of the positions I have $20,000 can all 10x. That's all I'm trying to do is open up like multiple $20,000 positions, have them all 10x, turn 200 grand into 2 mil. All right. And then have, if Chainlink goes to $1,000, man, it'll be insane. Because I put $1,000 in there at around 11. That would change my life. Like, it would be insane. So we're looking for some massive gains. I see AIOZ continuing to pump. I would watch this one. It's hot right now. People wish they had it. It's big and deep in. It's getting a lot of narratives. People are basically it's getting a lot of headway. People are talking about it all over the place. So AIOZ. The one thing good and bad about the virtuals, sentient stuff is you kind of have to be like a real deep diver to find out about it. It's almost too much to deal with. And so that might be a drawback for it, even though it's getting a pump and people might be forcing the pump on us. Like, this is the new narrative, because some people are telling us what the narrative is. The narrative comes from somewhere, right? And someone's like, this is what they try to steer crypto. But what's cool about crypto, it always kind of finds its own way at one point, right? Temu is still doing its thing, and it's still inside this flag here too as well. So you never know, but Temu still looks interesting. All right. Getting tight in the channel, Temu unsold. TEMA, sorry, I called it Temu. TEMA. All right, everyone, a light morning. 103,000, barely holding here for Bitcoin. Let's get back into the sauce. What do I see happening today? Well, it looks like we're either going to come to the all the way to the bottom of the pattern, or we're going to hold on this 1 hour time frame. Right? Either way, I see a flag going on, which is pretty good. And it looks like Bitcoin's going to go more sideways than down, right? And so I would look for the next few hours just for some sideways price action, and then possibly tonight, Bitcoin continues to pump. So right now, watching the 1 hour time frame and how close we're getting to the 21, it suggests that we're going to continue to pump. So I'm still long, and I'm not changing my tune here for BTC. And I don't need two pulls. There we go. And that could send us all the way to 104,669 for BTC. All right. What was that all-time high for Bitcoin? And it is 104,088 here on Binance. So we're getting very close to the all-time high at $104,088. If you can believe it, I can't believe we were at 104 grand already. So you're watching the 1 hour time frame. I wouldn't get too caught up in the 15-minute. It's pretty wacky in the smaller time frames because of the low volume, but I'd watch the 1 hour and the 21-day moving average. You know, for whatever reason you start to slip and you lose this trend line, then we're dropping down. Something's going to happen. You know, maybe just possible. Could you make this shoulder a head and a right shoulder? And do you dump? I'm open-minded to that. So we'll stay open-minded. But I'm more bullish than bearish at the present moment in time, as you can see, right? So thanks for trading with the lifer. I had no idea we were going to live trade like that today. I had no clue. I really didn't. We'll take a look at DYDX and Chainlink, and then I'm out of here for the day. If I could predict the markets, I'd be Richard. No, wait, I can't wait. I can predict them. Wait, that doesn't make it. But Sam, you did predict the markets. I don't know how we do it every day, but we do. So I put this out down here for DYDX. Stop loss lower than 112. It never hit the stop loss and continued to pump. You can see gains of 46% on my call here to the upside, and then actually continued to rip. And you can see that same flag that I just showed you that's inside of all those other, you know, inside of, it just looks like you lost it, then you got back inside. Just really wacky price action, but I believe that falling wedge wants to continue. And we're about to pump so hard to the upside, almost on everything. It looks like here's the beginning of this big mark. So Bitcoin makes this surge to all-time highs today, and we surge into the week hard, and like we just kind of take over. And we get that monster pump. I mean, we're at $103,000 for Bitcoin. Times are going so well. You saw me take a bunch of profits already today. This looks like it's going to boom. DYDX looks like it's headed all the way to 325, and it's headed there fast. Oh, Chainlink, you're so good to me. I love you, Chainlink. I like when you put a boatload of money in something and you don't. It doesn't seem like you have to stress so far. You know, cryptocurrency, baby. At the right time, you put money in the right time in crypto, it takes care of you. It is taking care of me. I can't tell you know, but it takes care of me, man. Cryptocurrency, baby, changed my life. Bitcoin, I love you. Chainlink, I've been buying Chainlink since $1.78. Chainlink, baby, Chainlink. And you know, I see this thing making a parabolic move to 48, but I see it about to make a rip not too long from now. Look at that 1 hour time frame for Chainlink. And it is a little bit of a rocky road there, but I like this flag and I like what Bitcoin's doing. That money will flow from Bitcoin into the blue chips. And Chainlink's about to take over, in my humble opinion. There's a move coming for Chainlink like that. Look at that thing. Previous support is resistance. It tapped it, 27. The 2 hour time frame's about to rip. $40 Chainlink coming, 48 on the way here for Chainlink. Can we look at TEMA on Solana again? I missed it. I understand the 10 million breakout comes if it's going to the moon. You can just go back and see it. I gotta run, man. When ETH pump, T on the 1 hour, please. God bless you, Sam. It would look just like Bitcoin. I feel like ETH should look just like BTC. And you'll see it. It's in that, or just like the altcoin. See, it's all these altcoins are in this like inverted head and shoulder thing. ETH's about to rip. I say ETH pumps like today and goes to the, very close to 4,479. I see ETH about to make a move. I really do. All right. Everybody, I'm out of here for the day. I'm going to hang out with the family, kick it. We had guests for the last few days. It's nice. The house kind of feels like a little decompressed. Give me that little pudger. Look at this thing. She's growing so well. She looks amazing. Oh my God. She smiles every time she sees me. She loves me. Hi. Say hi. Say Crypto Lifer. Crypto Lifer. Say Crypto Lifer. You're so funny, baby. Oh my God. You got the headphones. You won't let go. Yeah, we're done. Told you, man, what I said. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm a father of 3 beautiful daughters. I run a trading group. We push this channel to the limit. I trade my butt off every single day, 7 days a week. I love my staff. I love my staff, everyone that helps me and my dream workers, Jamie, Sean, Justin, everybody in my team. I love you all, man. God bless everybody here. You guys are amazing. Everyone, I'm out for the day. Have a wonderful day. I see bullishness for Bitcoin. Looks like we're going to pump to a new all-time high. I got the long open. You see my strategy. You see my sauce. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love you all. There's so much potential out here, and there's so many gains to be had. I will have my iPad with me on the beach, and I will be looking at things, so don't worry. I'll be checking in. God bless everybody. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. If you're in that cold Boston weather, I'm out of there, man. I'm out of there. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. Oh, I thought I looked at Turbo. So sorry. Turbo's good to blast, man. Hitting that Coinbase listing. I see it making this coiled up flag and then continuing to rip. Just look for it to bounce and go sideways here. And then there it goes to 01177. Look at that. 1177. But the target is 02287. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but the target is 02287 for Turbo. All right. All right. Yeah, going somewhere there. See, I think I'll go to Siesta Key today. You know what I mean? Go to some of the restaurants, then walk up, pay for parking somewhere, make it easy, and have some fun on the beautiful white quartz sand. And just, breathe in the air and really realize what a beautiful time I have, man. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. We had an amazing pump this morning. If you join my trading group, cryptolifer.com, to find out more. You can join MEXC in the links below if you want to trade where we trade. All right? Demo trade for a while while you're, until you know what you're doing. All right? Don't give up on the ribeyes. I won't, brother. I won't, brother. Just a few filet mignons the last few weeks, but I'll get back to the ribeyes. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. May God bless each and every one of you. May God bless each and every one of you. Ooh, wow. Mama's on fire with the kids right now. You hear it, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I noticed that my shirt wasn't white, but I'm wearing a white shirt. I'm like, it should be white. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta, there we go. That's like blue. It's a really blue suit. It's like a baby blue, though. This could make it look Smurf blue. Look at that. That's not how blue it is. I'm messing with this, but it's weird. The shirt should be a little whiter. It looks gray to me. It's white, I guess. It's good enough, Sammy. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all tonight. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome.